Measles cases hit a new record in the U.S. as vaccination rates wane. That's the headline from the New York Times, and the numbers are sobering. The Centers for Disease Control and Prevention announced Friday that the United States has recorded 2,318 confirmed measles cases so far in 2026. That tops the previous record set just last year, when more than 2,200 Americans were infected and 2 unvaccinated children died. To put that in perspective, more measles cases have been reported in the last 2 years than in all the years from 2000 through 2024 combined. The virus was declared eliminated in this country in 2000, but that achievement is now in serious jeopardy. In November, an international panel of experts will meet to decide whether the United States has lost its elimination status, a status long seen as one of the nation's crowning public health victories. Public health experts say reversing this trend would require a nationwide push to raise vaccination rates, but that prospect looks unlikely under the current leadership. Health Secretary Robert F. Kennedy Jr. has halted funding for vaccine hesitancy research, downplayed the risks of measles, and spearheaded efforts to find evidence that vaccines are unsafe. Jennifer Nuzzo, director of the Pandemic Center at Brown University's School of Public Health, put it bluntly, this is just going to keep happening. It's going to mean living in a perpetual state of vulnerability and risk until we get vaccination levels up. The outbreaks driving these numbers are widespread. Many cases this year trace back to a massive outbreak in South Carolina that began last October in a close-knit, evangelical Slavic community. It ultimately sickened nearly 1,000 people, becoming the largest U.S. outbreak since 2000, before state officials declared it over in April. But the virus is far from contained. Utah is battling an outbreak that started along its border with Arizona last summer, now with more than 700 cases across every jurisdiction in the state. Virginia has reported over 170 cases from an outbreak that began in mid-May. Pennsylvania is grappling with more than 100 cases. In total, the CDC has reported 35 new measles outbreaks this year alone. The vast majority of cases are in people who are unvaccinated or whose vaccination status is unknown. Underlying it all, vaccination rates have been slipping. Nationally, the measles vaccination rate fell during the COVID-19 pandemic and hasn't rebounded to the 95% threshold needed to stop community spread. The latest data shows about 93% of kindergartners are vaccinated, below that critical level. Until that changes, experts warn, the outbreaks will continue. That's the latest on the measles resurgence in America. Thanks for listening, and stay informed.